Hey everyone, today I'm going to go over some brand new details that we have for Infinity Strash Dragon Quest, The Adventures of Dai, which is set to release onto the Nintendo Switch, PlayStation, and Xbox, and even PC on September 28th. Not only do we have a brand new slew of screenshots, but also a whole heck of a lot brand new gameplay, direct feed gameplay that we'll be showcasing here as well. Not only that, we're going to be going over about 5 to 6 different brand new gameplay and brand new features that are being added to this game, specifically when it comes to the combat, since brand new battle systems are being introduced, not just for each one of the characters, but it turns out that multiple characters will have different brand new gameplay styles as well. So in this video, I want to try to go over that as best as possible. I'm going to be leaving a link in the description below for the original source of some of the gameplay, Japanese sources, and of course a link in the description below for Gematsu's original article, which outlines some of this stuff directly translated. So of course, this is Square Enix's now next mainline or big time Dragon Quest game with Infinity Strash Dragon Quest: The Adventures of Dai, when you embark on a thrilling quest battling the Dark Army and their myriad of monsters as Dai and his friends, utilizing each character's unique set of attacks, guarding and dodging abilities against each one of your enemies, as well as iconic skills and spells from the Dragon Quest: The Adventures of Dai anime series, which of course finished airing just a few months back. The disciples of Avan, both Dai, Pop, Mam, and Hyunkul, each have their own unique attacks, skills, and coup de grace abilities where you'll be able to dish them out and master as your own desires. So first and foremost, we want to be going over some of the base styles and battle systems that you're going to have available with Dai, as he cuts down enemies in close combat using knives and swords. They mentioned that the unique skill Draconic Aura is one of his special abilities. The special skills of the coup de grace, Dai also masters the Avant style sword technique using powerful skills and wave slash, where the coup de grace attack Avant Strash to defeat plenty of enemies. And this is something that you're going to be able to see in the gameplay, where really essentially the gameplay style is what dictates your way to be able to engage with enemies. If you use knives, for example, he could use knives or swords. He can activate one specific tile. If he uses swords, he can switch it up to another. So it's really weapon dependent, but more importantly, it's really, do you want to debuff an enemy? Do you want to focus on like direct implied damage, or do you want to debuff them a little bit and like take away at some of their health? Is entirely in that regard. When it comes to Pop's battle system, they mentioned that he has a unique skill called meditation that shortens the recovery time between each one of his skills. So essentially what means is that you're going to be able to attack much more often, as he focuses more on range magic attacks. The special skill, or coups de grace skill, is called Crackle and Kafiz. Essentially he can rain down damage to enemies using ice skills with Crackle or fire with Kafiz. So you know they're going to be able to be elementally based attacks. Moving over to Mam's warrior styles and player styles, they mentioned that the unique skill to remember is reload. Since she is using a gun during battle, she uses either the gun or a hammer or even a spear to support her allies with magical attacks from a distance. She has the special skill coup de grace attack called Mid Heal, which is something of a healing spell that will simply just heal her or the teammates as well, or Magic Bullet Crackle, where she shoots enemies with bullets infused with magic and pretty much dishes out debuffs as well. So you know, again, different play styles depending on the weapon that is equipped at any one moment. Lastly, they talk about Hyukul's Dark Armor Blade style. The unique skill is called Amdo, which increases his defense further by wearing Dark Armor Blade. So if you equip the Dark Armor Blade, you'll be able to increase your defenses and resistances with the Amdo skill, as you basically use sword techniques and dark aura abilities to be able to power up. The special skill in coup de grace is the Bloody Scribe that that basically makes it so during daytime hours he does less damage, but at nighttime he deals massive damage to enemies. So it's one of those where, like, depending on the time of day, which the game can switch back and forth depending upon your exploration, you know, at nighttime he'll be able to do much more damage. Now, one of the things that they do specifically point out here in this new blog update is that there will be unlockable battle systems. As players progress through the story, new battle systems will become available to both Mam, Hugo, and Help Die on his adventure, offering more skills and Coup de Grace abilities to master. So once again, more weapons, more abilities, more skills, more battle systems. The more you, adjust, the more you're gonna have available. Some of the ones that they mention are like the warrior style scythe for Mam. So essentially she'll have a scythe weapon ability, which the unique skill is called focus. It has better recovery time between skills to help land consecutive attacks. And the special skill Coup de Grace ability is called Warrior's Master Fury, where you launch a fury of normal attacks and skills at the same time, and you finish them off with the Refractor Fist, a big, massive, kind of like ground pound type of attack. At the same time, Hugo's Dark Armor Blade Battle System Spear, it also has a brand new unique skill with Amdo as an avian style spear technique. So, you know, if you switch him from the sword, the dark sword that, you know, powers up at night, switch it to spear, they'll be able to do a little bit more extra damage at all times around the day. Doesn't necessarily matter whether it is nighttime or daytime. And the Coup de Grace Attack Grand Cross is a powerful ability where he converses, he basically exchanges life for damage. So he'll lose some health, but he'll be able to dish out massive damage to put enemy downs. So that is pretty much a couple of the brand new battle system skills that we have, a couple of the unique skills, Coup de Grace special skills, and much more. You should be able to see some of the gameplay there. I want to give once again a huge shout out to Gamatu for providing some of the translations, but also the Litz YouTube channel, link in the description below, for their hard work as they captured some gameplay and were able to share it there. I believe that is maybe PlayStation or PC gameplay that you're seeing, but of course the game is confirmed to be able to be coming to Nintendo Switch, so you should be able to see relatively similar gameplay based on what we have seen on the trailers. It will be relatively comparable across all consoles, so not only Nintendo Switch players will be able to experience this title on September 28th, I believe, but also modern gen consoles as well. But that's about all the information that I have for you guys today. Definitely looking forward to seeing more details for Infinity Strash Dragon Quest The Adventures of Dai dropping onto the Nintendo Switch, PlayStation 5, PlayStation 4, Xbox Series S, X, and PC on September 28th worldwide. If you're brand new to my channel, though, be sure to leave a like and subscribe, hit the bell to receive notifications when the videos go up, and as always, thank you so much for watching. See ya.